Okay, it's just setting. I am just going to go for balance. Tire set. Because you never know, you may need. Because you know, it gives you a balance, as it says, of each compound. So, like at the start, I don't really know what setup I'm going to go for, what I'm going to use in practice, etc. So,
welcome to the circuit.
You kind of need all three. Just going straight into practice one. Track climatization. So at the end of this first lap on this I'm just like 10 points off, so I do worse that lap. Second lap, and then this lap I've definitely got it 370. I get that objective done. Let's return to garage. Okay, now doing tyre wear. Yeah, I'm not very good with the tyre wear test. Alonso just holding up there. I'm scanning into the garage because I've got 5 rather than this one's going to be red anyway, so.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top 3 again are Raikkonen,
Just getting resource points and just showing the rivalry, and I'm still losing by about 4 points now, so. Tries to do another tower test.
We haven't hit our program targets. Come in and take a look at the data, and if we have time, we'll rerun the should remain dry. We will keep you informed of any changes to the weather.
So I'm going to try to do the qualifying pace now. I'm one and a bit seconds down here, quite a bit, like 1.5.
We're down on our target time.
Second lap, I'm still down about just over half a second. And the third one, yeah, I'm down even more, so let's get into the pace. Just haven't got the pace of this one really.
An interesting practice session.
Now it's raining for this session.
If you need to find some more time, remember
Practice
that
3,
corner
so.
exit is more important than corner entry. Slow in, fast out, smooth on the power.
It's full wet here, and yeah, I couldn't really do much without the rain, you know what I mean? So I think it's gonna be worse here. Now I'm just trying to keep control of it. Look at like steering I'm having to do, you know.
Is the car giving you some trouble out there? Don't be afraid to come in and tweak the setup if you need to, and we can chuck on a fresh set of tyres if they're getting worn.
I think I need to put on some more downforce. Really. Go to the pits again because it's just getting stupid, and yeah. I know I'm not gonna show me hitting the pot star or anything. That looked pretty nice. I was just hitting up, just everything going all down the pit lane. It's absolutely fine. So that was funny. Get some raw resource points from practice right there.
Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
So I got some qualifying goals there, which I hope I can beat.
Here we are at the Circuit de Barcelona.
So yeah, straight into the lap.
Fourth row of the grid.
So I'm in 11th, which is pretty good to be honest, with my practices and everything. So that was worse obviously, but third lap do a bit better. Getting to 11th where they want me to get, but that's going to be pretty hard 11th to get. And then next lap, half a second up, and it's final corner. Puts me in 12th. gonna leave it there. Go out for an extra lap, it puts me in 20th there. After everyone's run out.
On a flying lap, let the car behind through. He is much faster.
Checkered flag, and can't do better, and Spain just doesn't my race. 20th there. He did a lot better than me in that session, but I still get 2 better sectors than him. So, you know, it doesn't go up that much, it's only 5 now, so. So I lose some
Hey, how are you?
points
I
with
have
the
some
team.
information on the race goals you should keep in mind.
Finish 14th, higher than Roman, Grosjean, and then beat Palmer.
What does the Spanish Grand Prix have in store for us today, I wonder? I hope we see some tight wheel-to-wheel action down the main straight, circa Mansell and Senna way back in '91, or maybe we'll have a more strategic race here on a track where overtaking can be difficult. It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down to turn 1 of this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of turn 9. Anthony Davidson is here with me today. Together we'll be taking you through all the action of this Spanish Grand Prix. It can be hard for the cars to follow each other closely here due to the dirty air coming off the car in front, so perhaps we're looking at a more strategic Grand Prix, Ant. What do you think on that?
I'm not too sure about that, Crofty. I mean, yes, as you say, it's hard to follow around here, but if you're brave on the brakes, you can get the job done down into turn 1, which is a medium-speed corner, so you have to be committed. And looking down at this grid today, I think we're going to see 1 or 2 drivers making a move from a long way back, maybe try to force their opponent into a mistake. I don't think this is a race that's going to be purely decided in the pit stops.
Keep your eyes open on the run to turn 1 and keep it clean. We want to come out in one piece. Good luck.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion. And Kimi Raikkonen completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Hamilton, Nico Rosberg and Verstappen, Alonso, Kvyat, Button and Carlos Sainz, Massa, Bottas, Sergio Perez and Grosjean, Hülkenberg, Palmer, Esteban Gutierrez and Felipe Nasser, Wehrlein and a Renault, Rio Haryanto, and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna go medium hard. So we've got the formation, got a formation up. We're in 20th, so you know we're gonna wait a bit to start our formation up. NASCAR airlines in front of us. When the manner beats you, you know it's gone badly wrong. But they are putting upgrades on their car for this in this career, so they're getting better. Catching up to Sauber. Or when they do, I think they'll catch up Sauber. Because them and Sauber are not that far away. Look, Felipe Nasser's there. Yeah, so I think their line's probably in this game better once they start upgrading higher up than Sauber. Because there's only Felipe Nasser and Ericsson who's at 21st anyway, so.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
So waiting for 5 red lights. It's okay, so Felipe Nasser had one of the worst starts I've ever seen. But we could have had a very good start. Like I'm catching up to Palmer already in 17. Down the inside. Getting to the 14th there, which is pretty decent down the first. Going around Perez, I think. I'm trying to, and then he just comes along. Using that Mercedes power, but anyway. Get down the inside of me and Bottas to touch a bit. Anyway, we make it through. I get past Bottas. Fiat and Sainz are fighting. Not very good for Toro Rosso, but I do tap one of them, but it's not big of a hit, it's just a tiniest turnover. Anyway, Fiat still for this. Go down the inside. Just making it. And we're fighting these guys even though they're on the soft, which is pretty unusual. Because they kind of need to get past us to with them soft tyres to make sure that they're getting the most out of them. So as long as I can try to keep some of them behind me, then it'll be good.
Some information on Alonso. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
McLaren again, just having issues. You know. Perez going down the inside. He's got a pace in that Force India, but he tried to keep on and tap him as well. He kind of gets away from us there. And then Sainz gets faster as well. Yeah.
Has just turned into the pits. Massa pitting.
So people are going to pits now. Perez in pits, Hamilton in pits as we soon come out. I think that's Vettel ahead of us. Yeah. There's Ferrari. We're in 4th at the minute. We've got everyone on us. We've got Perez right behind us. So, you know. Perez just using that Mercedes power to get past us again, but I'm going to try and do the same thing as he did before, but I'll just keep it around that corner. Just keep it for the rest of the lap, but yeah, he's closer now.
Perez behind. The time last lap was a 1:28.9.
He's just a bit closer than before.
We think they've got one more stop.
I'm just trying to do the same thing as before, and I do it again. I think next lap he's going to definitely be close enough to get me. With DRS and everything. So yeah, he comes again. Just try to keep, and he just backs off at the last minute. But anyway, 17th lap, Ricardo gets past me. Just as Perez up before, obviously, got past. as I pitted to get the soft tire. I wasn't meant to go on the soft tires, it just put me on them. I don't understand why. It could have been where I accidentally switched it in the menu when I was trying to put it to high fuel, rich fuel mix or something like that. But it's put me on the soft tires, so my strategies kind of went out the window.
The gap to the leader is 51.2 seconds.
9p7, but I'm going to have to make another stop, I believe, so. And Rosberg's right behind me, Ricardo's miles up the road. But now he's not. Rosberg's coming at me now. And he goes a bit on the right side. I think I forced him off a bit there. Anyway. Rosberg's on a hard tyre, and he's look at this Mercedes tyre. The softest compound versus the hardest compound tyre. You just can't compete with that. And next up, Verstappen
To first place is 44
on a hard tyre.
seconds.
I should get back in the slipstream trying to get past him. I'll do it. Is it going to be another fight like China? But I keep passing now. It's alright. Anyway, next lap.
Understood, stopping this lap.
Yeah, I'm literally not able to keep up with that. And look, now everyone's just passing us. No, can't even. They passed me even before the corner, so I can't even fight it. Yes, they're coming in for a tyre change. We have 5 pit stops now between me and Massa. Oh, it's pretty good. Slowing down for the pit just in time. Probably could have done a bit better, but I think that's pretty decent compared to the ones I've done so far this career mode.
Release.
Behind Massa, still. So, it wasn't the best pit stop, 2.1. It's not bad though. It's not the worst. But anyway, we're in 18th. But now we got now we're just gonna get past people. Everyone's basically on hard, and we're on the softest, they're on hardest. So any cars around us are not as good as us really. So like Sauber there, can't compete. They probably could if they're on the same tyre. Not there. Go on the gravel a bit there, but anyway. Even Massa and the Williams, faster car can't get away. And showing how much the softer tyre is faster than or even the medium tyre here. He's on the medium and he's not as fast as us.
If the situation changes, we'll let you know.
Go down the inside there. Now our teammate's on the hard in front of us, and that's who we're fighting now. I don't want to hit him as a teammate, I don't want to ruin his race, so it's going to get down the inside. Didn't really want to go on that outside, I knew he was just going to go across, so Gutierrez in front of us.
The car in front is the time last lap was a 1:29.2. They're on fresh hards.
Anyway,
4.9 seconds.
Palmer going in front of us there. So Gutierrez is 4 seconds ahead of us. But with the soft tyres, we're just catching up to the second to last lap here. I'm just getting right near him now. It was just this endurance race really. Just trying to keep lap times up. Now I'm in DRS, I should be able to easily catch him with these tyres. I just catch him there and then have to back off a bit because I don't want to go in the back of him.
We shouldn't see any rain, but if a
Just
storm
down
front does
the
appear, we'll
side.
let you know.
Easily done. And 14th is where the team wanted me to finish, so I've done that. Kimi Räikkönen wins the Spanish Grand Prix. And then we come around next one to take 14th with Massa right behind us.
Good job, you
Just
did really
get there.
well. Super driving.
Massa coming back at us there. Yeah, if the Williams had DRS and everything, it was a bit closer. They were easily does.
Great effort there from Ferrari to
trust the
take
car.
the victory today. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Well, this is it. This is where they all want to be. Here come the top three then, out onto the podium after a fascinating Grand Prix.
So Kimi, Raikkonen, and then
And
Hamilton.
now let's take a look at the driver's
Vettel.
standings. Well, the lead at the top has come down after a poor result for our points leader. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
It's a difficult one, but I'll have to go for the Renault driver. There was a lot going on all down the field, but they were the only one who I really felt maximised their potential.
So I
And
got,
here's how things are
I
shaping
got
up in the
driver of the day.
Constructors' Championship.
I
Ferrari
didn't like
moves
this
to the
track
top
really.
of the table.
In
There was
practice
also
and
a strong
qualifying.
showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. There'll be plenty
But
more
that's still
twists and
finished.
turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.
Goes 20th to 40th. That was pretty good driving, to be honest. Ferrari and Mercedes just back and forth with first, second, third. Should be quite tight at who's going to win the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors for the teams. So 372 points there. He got 9th, which is decent for an version, but I get a faster lap, so means I close the gap to 2 points now. It's pretty decent, even though he got a better position. I'm up to 10 points with the team.
Hey, what could this be? Could it be a promotion to first driver? I think it might be. You read the details. You've earned it.
So I get promotion to first driver there. So we will see bonus R&D resource points will take immediate effect and will show at the end of the weekend results screen, so that's good. And I'll see you in the next race, which is Monaco.